Good afternoon, friends. In the last lecture, we have seen the concept of suspension bridge. So, in today's lecture, we will solve a simple numerical based on the forces or tension to calculate the tension in the cable. Now, this is the sketch. Here, the light cable is supported at 2 points A and B, and it is 20 meter apart from both ends. This A and B, total distance or span of the cable is, let us say, 20 meter, and one concentrated load of 40 kilonewton is applied at the center. The central deep of the cable is 0.8 meter. See, the initial shape of the cable was like this. Due to application of point load at the center, the cable shape is changed to the second position like this. As I have told you in the last lecture, cable adjust their shape for the given loading. Now we have to calculate tension in different segments of the cable and total length of the cable. Means we have to calculate tension in this region, let us say from A to C, and tension in region B to C. This is point A, B and C. So we have to calculate tension in AC region, tension in BC region, as well as we have to calculate length of the cable. Okay, so these are the reactions at the end. This is vertical reaction VA, this is vertical reaction VB, and this H is the horizontal thrust at the tower or at the end of the cable. Okay, now to calculate the tension in both the regions, first of all we have to calculate the reactions, that is VA, VB and H. Then we will proceed for the calculation of tension. Okay, now by applying the equilibrium equations, we can calculate the value of VA and VB like beam. So first of all, we will apply the equilibrium equation, summation MA equal to 0, summation taking moment of all the forces at point A and equating it to 0. So we will start from 40 kilonewton, so 40 multiplied by 10, and then this VB multiplied by 20 equal to 0. So one is clockwise and other is anti-clockwise. So that's why I have written one as a positive and the second as a negative. So VB is equal to 40 into 10 divided by 20. So it gives you the 10 kilonewton, 20 kilonewton. So VB is 20 kilonewton. If you apply the second equilibrium equation, summation Fy equal to 0, you will get VA plus VB equal to 40. So it gives VA is equal to 20 kilonewton. Okay, we have calculated the value of VA and VE. Next we have to calculate the H, value of H. Now to calculate the value of H, when we should know the principle of the cable, that cable does not resist any bending moment. As I have told in the last lecture, cable does not resist any bending moments. So if you take the bending moment at any section, if you take the moment at any section in the cable, summation should be equal to 0. So I will take the bending moment or summation of moment at point C and equate it to 0 to calculate the value of H. So if you consider the left side of the section at point C, and if you take the moment, see how many forces are there. This is H and this is V, and moment of this 40 kilonewton will be 0 because I am taking the moment at C. So H multiplied by distance is 0.8 meter, and it will cause anti-clockwise movement. Then this VA multiplied by 10, VA multiplied by 10 and equating it to 0. So value of H will be equal to VA 20 into 10 divided by 0.8. This comes to 250 kilonewton. So I have calculated the value of H. Next we have to calculate the tension in segment AC and BC in the cable. So for that we will apply the Lami's theorem. So this is tension T1, let us say this is T2. Okay, we have to calculate this angle also, theta 1 and theta 2. Okay, this is 0.8. This is also 0.8. This is 10 meter and this is 10 meter. So theta 1 will be equal to tan inverse of 0.8 divided by 10, whereas theta 2 is equal to tan inverse of 0.8 divided by 10. So theta 1 is equal to, let me check the value. So theta 1 is equal to 4.57. Theta 2 is also same, 4.57. Okay. So now by applying the Lami's theorem, we can calculate the tension. For that, we need to calculate total angle between the forces. So now this theta A1 is 4.57, this is 90, so this total angle will become 94.57. This will also become 94.57, and this will be, see, this is total angle will be 360. So 360 minus 94.57 minus 94.57 will get this remaining angle 170.86. Okay. So now apply the Lami's theorem. So 40 kilonewton. So for Lami's theorem, suppose I am considering this force, so angle between the remaining two. If I am considering this P2, then angle I will take the remaining two. Okay. So 40 divided by sine of 170.86 is equal to, see, I have taken this force 40 kilonewton and I have taken sine of angle between remaining two forces. Okay, similarly T1 divided by sine of, so this is T1, so sine of between this T2 and 40, so that is 94.57, again which is equal to T2 divided by 94.57, because the angle between this T1 and 40 and T2 and 40 is same. So from this you can calculate the value of T1. So T1 value will be equal to 251.01 kilonewton and 251.01 kilonewton. Okay. So we have calculated the tension in the cable at different segments. Okay. Now we will proceed for the calculation of length. So now length calculation is very simple. You can use the trigonometric formula or you can use the Pythagoras theorem. So see, this is 0.8, this is 10 and this is 10 again, this is 0.2. So if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, you can calculate the length of the cable. So I will apply the Pythagoras theorem here. 0.8 square plus 10 square plus 0.8 square plus 10 square. So this comes to 20.06 meter. This is the length of cable. So this is how you can apply equilibrium equations for the cable, and you can calculate the tension in the cable, you can calculate the length of the cable, you can calculate the shape of the cable also. Suppose the number of loads are given and a depth or deflection of any one point is given, you can calculate for the other also. Suppose this is 0.8 and suppose in between somewhere one more load is there, that is of let us say 20 kilonewton, and if you want to calculate this y, you can calculate, if you know the value of h, you can calculate the distance of y. So how will you calculate? It is very simple. So for this, what you have to do, so this y you have to calculate and this force is let us say 20 kilonewton. Again, as per the principle of this suspension cable, the bending moment at any point in the beam, at any point in the cable, it should be equal to 0. So if you take this section, again H multiplied by Y, this is one moment, and this other moment will be VB multiplied by distance. Let us say this is 5 meter. 5 meter equal to 0. So here H is known to you, VB is known to you, phi is also a figure known to you. So only you have to calculate the Y. So this will become VB multiplied by 5 divided by H. So you can calculate the deflection of other point also. Okay. So in this lecture we have seen how to apply the equilibrium equations for the cable and how to calculate the tension in the cable when the point load is acted upon the cable. So in next lecture we will see how it works when the UDL is there. Thank you.